regarding the coronavirus. What It seems to me that it's just as safe to be outside as it is to be inside, as long as we're not mingling with people. Would you tend to agree with that?
Yeah, I would totally agree. What we're hearing from the CDC is that we need to practice social distancing. So as long as you're outside and well separated from other human beings, I see no problem with that. The one thing I would say for those of us that live in a dry climate like here in the California is that you might practice a little more than 6 feet because these viruses can travel a greater distance where you've got low humidity. And that we here in California live in a low humidity environment, especially those of us in Southern California. So it'd be wiser. But if you live in a very humid area, then 6 feet is fine. So as long as we avoid thousands of us sitting close together on the beach, I think we're okay.
What about sunlight, Hugh? Does sunlight help kill the virus more quickly?
Yeah, that's a myth that's being propagated on the internet, that if all you need to do is go outside and get a little bit of sun, and that will kill the viruses. What kills the viruses is UVC radiation, ultraviolet radiation at the short end of the spectrum. Yeah, that will definitely kill the viruses, but that short wavelength ultraviolet radiation can't get through our atmosphere unless you're at very high elevation. I mean, yeah, if you're up on Mount Everest, you can get some of that radiation. And I can tell you, you don't want to expose yourself because people are saying, well, I can go to a tanning salon and get exposed as radiation, and that will kill the virus. Yes, but it's going to expose your skin to that radiation. It's going to put you at risk for skin cancer. And so be careful of the unintended consequences. But for example, it's routine that when you go into a hospital where they want to perform surgery. In fact, this happened when I had surgery. I had robotic surgery, and the doctor said, you know, we're going to keep you sterile just with ultraviolet radiation. And I don't have to worry about it because I'm going to be sitting 40 feet away at my computer controlling this robot that's going to do the surgery on you. The radiation isn't going to bother the surgery, but it will kill the bacteria and the viruses. And they had me draped in such a way that it minimized my skin exposure, and I was only exposed for the period of time of the operation. It was interesting what the surgeon told me. He says, normally this surgery takes 4 hours. I got it done in under 90 minutes, and I did it fast because I didn't want you to be exposed to too much of that ultraviolet radiation.